don't forget to subscribe and hit the like button before we dive in. Have you ever wondered how a groundbreaking TV show like Game of Thrones came into existence? Its story is full of clever plans, bold ideas, and unexpected twists. Imagine a scene with gangsters dressed in sharp suits, armed and ready, suddenly plotting to conquer Middle Earth. Quite a vivid picture, right? This unlikely image hints at how Game of Thrones was pitched, blending worlds and ideas in creative ways. To any of these videos seem a very special. Originally, the creators compared their vision to The Sopranos in Middle Earth, a show centered on complex characters and gritty violence, reminiscent of HBO's popular series. This comparison helped shape how they presented the adaptation to HBO executives, George R.R. Martin's epic series gained massive acclaim, just like The Lord of the Rings, which snagged 17 Oscars. These successes made networks eager to explore fantasy storytelling, with The Sopranos and Game of Thrones riding the wave of popularity. At a literary festival, Martin revealed that the showrunners approached him with a simple yet memorable pitch: The Sopranos in Middle-earth. Their idea made sense because both stories shared deep character work and gritty drama, even if dragons and lasagna don't often appear together. HBO approved the project largely because they wanted a blend of fantasy and intense violence. Uh, it they saw it as a way to attract viewers craving both adventure and gritty realism, much like The Sopranos' storytelling roots. But here's a twist. The show was greenlit partly based on a bit of creative storytelling. Uh, Benioff and Weiss initially convinced HBO by downplaying the fantasy elements, focusing instead on the character-driven aspects of the books. During interviews, the creators admitted they exaggerated the show's focus on characters to get approval. They cleverly hoped the network wouldn't realize how many dragons and battles lay ahead until it was too late. Their trick worked, and Game of Thrones was set in motion. Early on, budget limits meant quick resolutions to conflicts, giving viewers a taste of the epic without breaking the bank. Over time, production costs soared, resulting in the grand spectacle we all watched unfold. Despite a controversial ending, the series amassed impressive ratings and critical acclaim, with ratings of 9.2 on IMDb and 89% on Rotten Tomatoes. It remains a cultural phenomenon, streaming now on HBO Max in the USA. Here's a little joke to lighten the mood. Why did the dragon refuse to share his secret? Because he didn't want to be burned by the truth. With that said, thanks for watching, and until next time.